Huh? He literally told him, yo, be with your daughter. Nah, son, John Wick. Ah,
He said nothing.
That's what happened. Is that
He did not say
what
John
happened?
Wick on his dying breath, bro.
No, he didn't, but he must have done it for John Wick somehow. I don't know why though. Like, you won't just die for this man. All right, welcome back to the Yo Hear Me Out podcast. This is episode number 13 in the books. 13.
Dang.
I'm Avery here with my co-host Leland. How you feeling, man? How was the week for you, dog?
What's up, cuz? Yeah, man, week is good.
Mhm.
Can't really complain. It was Easter weekend. Got to see some family. Got to see you.
Yeah.
So that was dope, man. Week's been pretty good, man, so far. What about you?
Yeah, it's been a good week for me too, bro. I want to start off, I guess, even with a shout out to my boy Luther. I know he listened to the podcast. He actually hooked me up with this mic too. So we got the setup here with the microphone. It's a nice
Shout
mic.
out Luther.
Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, it was a good week, man. A good week. But yo, listen, speaking of getting to hang out, yeah, we hung out for even one thing you missed too, bro. You missed this little Easter joint we went to. We went to a little Easter play. You missed it, and thankfully you did, son. Have you heard about it yet? Did they tell? I don't think nobody talked about it.
I assumed, like, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? We all family on here. Carlotta, she texted me the day before, was like, yo, we about to go to this thing mom wants to go to. I was like, the time didn't line up for me, but I kind of got a gist of what it was going to be like. And because nobody said nothing about it.
Listen, I've been to some good Easter plays, like reenactments and stuff. That's what I thought. I didn't look too far into it. And that's one thing Latanya always used to say. I don't be looking too far into it. I'm like, oh yeah, this looks cool. Bruh, first of all, it was called a living gallery. I didn't realize that. And so the thing made sense as I started to see it. So what they was doing was, and at first when they started off, it was at I'm not going to name the university, I guess, but it was at a Christian university. It was at a big Christian university. You Carlotta put LOL in the chat.
No,
bro. First of all,
don't LOL in the chat. Get in the mic. Get in the mic, Carlotta. Tell me. Don't LOL in the chat. Tell us what's happening, bro.
It was a very unique experience. Let me just say that.
Unique good or unique bad?
They asked you how it was, man. Very unique. It ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Very unique.
Eclectic.
Yeah.
People start saying stuff like that. Like, yeah, okay.
I felt really bad. Like, I wanted to be more into it. I wanted to be like spiritually there, but I couldn't. I fell asleep about 3 good times.
And it was only like an hour and 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I fell asleep one long time, one good time. So what do you mean? I woke up to the clapping, like, oh snap! It's okay, yeah. All right, but
it was the monologues. The like in between, like the part where they posed and became the art was cool, but then they would do it for like too long, and then it'd be a monologue that went on that wasn't scriptural. So it was like, I was like,
reenacted. They started throwing stuff in.
Like, yeah, like. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not saying like they were reenacting, but like the woman at the well. Like, how much did you really know about the woman at the well?
I thought actually that part was decent though, Carlotta, because they had her witnessing. No, that part I was awake for that one.
I fell in and out on that one because I'm like, why is she still talking? And I know only a little bit about you, like not enough for you to be going on for about a good 15 minutes.
They took creative rights on the Bible. No. They started having creative liberty with the stories.
It wasn't even that, bro. That's really not the worst part, son. Like that because I can deal with that a little bit. Like I could do. The worst part was, here's the thing, was cool too. The worst part was when they started off the play, they had these people dressed in like all gray, right? Like they had like a green screen dress, but not really, but it was gray. And they came in pushing this like big picture out. And then people were kind of like posing and becoming part of the canvas. And the way they had the light shining, like they had this huge, maybe like 10 foot, about 10 foot or something, or maybe even bigger, 12 foot, about 12 foot, like frame and stuff. And the people would move and stand still. And then they like go into a picture, like, oh, stand like a picture. And then some pieces of the pictures were real or not, like real people. And some pieces of the picture were like objects and stuff like that. Right. So they would have character come out of the picture, say a little bit stuff, and then go back into it. So, okay, it's kind of okay. But I thought that was the beginning of the joint. Like, okay, this is kind of cool. But then it's like, hold on, like every single scene is that. And then what was worse though, what Carlo talked about is that when they got in the picture and posed, they had this opera music that would play for literally at least a minute and a half straight with them, like they pose on a picture. So you're looking at just a blank picture, not blank picture, but a picture for like a minute and a half each time. And I think they had 12 or 13 different scenes they did. And so that's why I said it's called a living gallery. When I looked at it after, I was like, oh, I thought this was a play, but literally it's called living gallery, so that they would do a little something and then go in a picture and stand still for like a minute and a half and 2 minutes while people were singing opera music, so you couldn't even understand.
So you were just staring at people posing for a long time.
Long time. Ain't that right, Carlotta?
With opera music. So you can't help but go to sleep. It's like a lullaby.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question, Zach. How many of us was in there?
Barely, none. Samson was like, so where we at?
Barely. It's barely, son.
The question, this is the better question. And I didn't even ask because I need to. Did mom like it?
I didn't ask her.
I don't think nobody liked it, bro. Luckily, it still was. I feel like it was prompt with the time, so it wasn't like all day. It's still like an hour and a half, or maybe even shorter, maybe an hour and 20 or so, really. So it wasn't.
Now the part that I'm gonna pull out, and I love them, so I can talk about it, was the fact that someone in our family was having a phone call.
Oh.
And in the middle of.
I hear a phone now. Hold on, who phone?
That was my water alarm. But yeah, okay. I was like, really? We haven't? Yeah, because while the opera music is going, why everybody quiet?
The irony about all of that is that phone call was probably me on the other line.
It was you. It wasn't no problem. It was you. But we gonna be out in a few minutes. Why are we talking during this? And there's a few of us here, and they told us at the beginning to turn our phones off.
Listen, bro. So here's the thing: we weren't even all sitting together. But the thing is, honestly, if there's any time you could have had a call and had some side conversations, that was the perfect piece. We're just sitting there still. You could really get a conversation off if you needed to. Like, hey, real quick, bro. Listen, let me tell you about something. A word, yeah, because like nothing was happening.
You could if you could whisper.
That's true.
Could.
Yeah, I heard the music too. That's what's crazy. I heard the music in the background. I was like, man, because I told you I didn't think he was there. That's the only reason I called him.
But no, the music did sound. I mean, it did sound good. Like the technical aspects of it was really good. Like the audio was crisp, music was cool.
Did they have like a whole bunch of showings or something?
Yeah, they had a whole bunch too. They had like multiple showings each day.
I thought that was weird too. I was like, man, if it's a play, that's a lot of action. But if what you said is true, they could really do that.
It's a lot of standing, son. A lot of standing, bro. Honestly.
A lot of standing.
So what was interesting too is we didn't all sit together. I think we sat in like two groups. But then, bro, the chairs were so small, my boy. The chairs were so small. Like my knees was hitting the front joint. So then I had to go like way at the back I was at the very, very last seat, like I found a little owl seat where there was no chairs in front of me. And so that's when I had no chance, bro. Once I went back there, I was like just back there by myself, son.
You was sleeping, comatose.
And there was no one around me either. No one around me, like at all. I was kind of like, man, listen, ended up falling asleep, bro. But it was an experience for sure. But not it was, you know what? Sometimes though, I like, even if I do like weird experiences or bad experience, I still like it a little bit because then I can make jokes on it. So overall, actually, I'm glad I went. So now I think about it, I'm glad I went.
It was in
I'm glad that he went. When we battled the gust of wind.
I'm glad that you went.
You're not glad you went, Carlotta? It's at least interesting. I went to a living gallery.
It was very interesting, and I really, at the beginning, I really did like it. But then it became different. So
I thought it was like a setup. I thought it was like a setup to something else. I didn't realize.
You said it became different. What is that even?
It really became more of the same. That's what you're trying to say. It was just same. But at first it was like, oh snap!
It became too redundant.
Yes, it really did. And we had already battled the wind and the rain to get inside.
Oh boy, it was ugly, man.
Exactly, and then battled the wind and the rain to get out.
Got to be the nastiest Easter that ever existed, bro. Like in terms of temperature and weather, that was, I mean,
facts.
45 to high, raining all day.
It's true. It
was a reflection of the real Easter. That's what it was. That's all. Because on Sunday it was bright and sunny, and it was not a drop of rain.
Preach. Yeah,
that's facts.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So hey, listen, real quick too. Speaking of the weekend too, we also got into it for the audience members. We got into it about some of the old would you rather's. I don't even know. I think maybe I brought it up or something.
I don't know. We was talking about the podcast. We was talking to some family members who we hadn't seen in a long time, hey, are y'all enjoying the podcast? One person in particular is Samson, my brother-in-law, Carlotta's husband, right? Every time we get a chance, we always, he's usually one of the few individuals that care to actually have the debate with me and Avery when we have like our family meeting. So he was there and I was like, man, I ain't get, let me get your opinion on a couple of different would you rathers that we've done. So we went to like the 250,000 or the
Rock Nation brunch,
which he didn't really know even existed. So we had to like go through that whole thing and explain it. And so we got a couple clips, Latanya, shout out to Latanya, she grabbed a couple clips candid of us mid conversation, heated, normal stuff. So we thought it might be cool to like show you guys that like, no, this really kind of started from this. Like, this is almost the exact same scenario with those people is what actually sparked the idea about this podcast when Carlotta was like, yo, we should do this.
For sure.
So it'll be dope. So check it out.
For sure. That was it right there. Yo,
it's right below us, but actually,
not necessarily below us, but like right. Okay, I should have did this here.
Thank you.
That was perfect.
That was a good cue for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that was perfect.
All right.
What I'm saying is, I'm telling you this right now.
What's up?
Your perspective on how business works is flawed. There's gaps in it. You think you have to come to people with a fully fleshed out solution when I'm telling you that in the world that people exist in, they don't exist like that. Samson said he met people who have jobs with years later from a conversation you have right now. You're not going into it thinking that if I don't secure something right now is it. You're just saying, hey, let me see who I can connect with on a level that we resonate and see if we vibe on the same time. There is a high possibility that there's someone there at this very prestigious exclusive event that you will vibe and connect with. Even if it's a server.
Okay, so you've got a connection with server. Go keep
That's way more valuable than $250,000.
Is it more valuable, Samson, to you?
If that server turns into a CEO of a company,
man. We don't say bro. Samson, why are you not taking the money? Why are you taking the money?
I'm taking the money.
Why?
I don't need that networking today.
Because he believes in him. What I'm saying.
But yeah, so that was cool. So let's get into it, man. We've been in, we had a healthy tangent as we've been tending to do these last few episodes. But what we got for Would You Rather this week, babe? What you got for us?
All right. So would you rather never get tired or never have to go to the bathroom?
At first glance.
Yeah, I think I might be with you. Hold on. Go ahead.
At first glance, I think that we think you just like, the bathroom is cool, but bro, you don't want to be tired, man. Who wants to be tired? Never get tired at all, like ever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard, bro. I go to the bathroom, bro. Like, that's just a few minutes, but if I'm tired, I gotta go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. So hold on, that's what you're going with. I might got a little counterpoint. I just thought of it now.
Nah, yeah, I'm 100% going with never get tired, and there's no way you can convince me otherwise, bro.
Now here's the thing. I might can though. Here's the thing. Recently, like last week, I took a little nap, bro. I was like, man, hype about it. You know how I be doing with this sleep, bro. So I was like, bro, this don't feel good. So sometimes sleeping feel good, man.
Always been asleep.
Sometimes sleeping feel good. That's number one. Number two is this, bro. If you never got tired, I feel like it'd be hard to sleep, or you would never sleep. To me, I don't know if that's gonna be as cool as you think, though, bro. Like, imagine once Ashley go to sleep, you just up all the time, bro. I don't know if that's necessarily good, bro. Bad people, like, it's gonna be like you gonna have so much time, just like no one else awake. What's up, bro? Talk to me,
bro. What, like, bro? That literally makes zero sense.
You think so? It's like living forever.
Most people need more time. Man, if I had more time in the day, I could do so much more. And if you're the only reason you don't have more time in the day is because you do get tired and you do have to go to sleep.
For sure.
So if you did have to go to sleep, I mean, nobody said you have to go to. You have to, like, if you're not tired and you just want to relax, bro, you got more time to do more things, bro. You can sit down and watch a show because everybody sleep.
It's true. Like I said, for right now, would that be good for this next week? Sure. But for the rest of my life, bro, I'm going to have so much time where I'm just up, son. it's like at first glance, it's almost similar to like, would you want to live forever? At first glance, like, oh, sure, yeah, forever. I don't know if I want to necessarily live forever on this earth, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
on
yeah, but this is much different, bro. Because we're talking about a day. You know, you got 24 hours in a day. You would figure out something to do with your time. What I'm saying is, no one goes to sleep to shorten time.
Sure. You go to because you have to. Absolutely.
Yeah, you go to sleep because you have to. You're tired. Like, no one's like, man, I just really need to get to tomorrow quicker.
Yeah. But I'm saying, imagine if you're always up forever, you're going to have a large period of your time where it's like no one else really awake, son. Every single day. Every single day. For me, I'm a social person, man. I'm a social person. So if you're talking about like you got 6, 7, 8 hours every day actually knocked out right beside you. Not just once. Once would be cool.
Bro, if you don't take your behind to New York and go outside, if you're like, bro, that's perfect. You social, bro, go to a place.
So what I'm saying, what about you? Even me, I'm thinking, I don't know, son. Like I said, I do enjoy sleep, but also I don't know if I want to be always up and never like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of time on myself all the time. Could I use it in spurts? Absolutely. There's times I wish I could have we talked about this, I could have a pause button. Like, bro, I wish I had a pause button. I just need about 5-6 hours extra. But forever, bro, I can see that being like, bro, I can see it.
You just what? I'm just
by
tired.
Yourself a lot, my boy.
You're not tired. You're not tired.
That's what I'm saying. You're just wide awake all the time.
Bro,
all the time. When everyone else goes to sleep.
I 100% disagree with you, man, because
you never been bored, my boy? When did I say you've never been bored? You're bored. We be bored much more often, never going to sleep.
I don't think so. I think you would restructure your life. You know, you could do more. You could work third shift if you want to.
True.
And spend time during the day with your family and loved ones and put your kids to bed and then go to work.
That's true.
If you're not tired, like what I'm saying is you would adapt to that ability and use it and as to your ability. Like, you're not gonna just be like, I don't have nothing to do. Like I said, you will catch up on your shows. Maybe you would work more during the day. Maybe you would work less during the day because you have your like it would open up your schedule for more flexibility. You could kind of mold your life around like how you felt. So I don't know, man. I think never getting tired is it's too good, bro. Because I mean, bro, you can now you can be wildly more efficient because you have more time than everyone else that exists. You have more hours in a day, literally, than anyone else because I don't need to go to sleep. I'm not tired.
Listen, you saw this video before where this dude was like, yo, man. He was like, I split up my days into 12-hour shifts or something like that. He's like, or 8-hour shifts, something stupid, bro. I'm gonna send that link to drop it in there. He was like, yo, I split up my time into 8 hours. I live my days 12 hours at a time. So after a week goes, I'm already doubled from someone else. After a month goes by, I've already had double. Like, I'm way far ahead. After 6 months, forget about it. I'm like, hold on. How are you talking about? Like, it made no sense, bro. That's what I'm saying. He was like, bro, I live my life. I just split up my days, son. I split my days into like 2 or 3, he said. So that way I'm doing more and less than all y'all. Basically, that's what he was trying to say. So I'm like, but it's still just the same amount of hours. Why are you talking
about?
Show
me the clip, bro. I need to see what this man's talking about.
Man, it was crazy, man. But listen, I probably still will go that way, but that's something I thought of, like, okay, this could be a little bit, because to me, I have had times being bored. And what usually happens is usually 2 a.m., I can't sleep, I'm bored. Now, what if that's my life every single day? My goodness.
No, that's when I'm the most bored plan. The problem is that when you're bored and you can't go to sleep, you're not planning to be bored and can't go to sleep. You don't know you're going to be. That's why you're bored, because you didn't have something to occupy your time, or it came out of nowhere. But if every day you knew what was going to happen at a certain time, you would just be, hey, I'm going out, like, or I'm picking up a job, bro. Like I'm good right now.
The job thing could work, because I'm saying the other stuff, bro, even already I watch a lot of TV and stuff, bro, and I'm like, yo, sometimes I watch enough. Like I told you, I'm watching One Piece, man. I'm in the 200s now, and I told you I started that recently. If I watch so many in a row, sometimes I'm like, bro, I'm straight for today, son. I'm straight, bro. So to me, if that's my every day, I'm gonna have almost too much time compared to everyone else. Now, if everyone else could be with me, we talked about Easter already. Heaven, I don't think I'm gonna be bored, but also it ain't gonna be like I'm the only one up for mad times all the time. Everyone will be up with me, essentially. You know what I'm saying? So if I had even just one other person with me, let's rock out, son. You know, or maybe if I'm living in New York, sure.
That's what I'm saying. Go live in New York, bro. I said, if you work third shift, it's true. There's somebody up with you, son.
That's true. That's actually a good one.
There's people make some extra money all the time, bro. Like you said, make extra money. nobody can even compete. Like I work 2 whole jobs. I work first shift and third shift.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, how?
Mhm.
I'm not tired, bro.
Yeah.
That's a crazy, that's a superpower almost.
It's true, but even here's the thing. Last thing I'll say, then we could go on, man, is that like, bruh, I don't know if I necessarily want to work that much. It does make sense financially. Like I said, if I had a goal in mind, hey, I'm gonna do this and I'm trying to buy X. I'm trying to save up X amount. Do I want that just to be my life forever where I'm always working?
Bro, you don't have to be work. That's the other thing. You don't have to work. You can do that for 6 months. Then go travel. Bro, you can do anything, bro. You can do all your hobbies at night. Bro, there's no way you can convince me. There's not like, bro, your biggest argument to this is boredom.
Yeah, bro. Some things just ain't open at night, my boy. If you like photography, can't do that at night. Depending on where your house is. I mean, if you like nature per se, specifically, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be harder to shoot at night, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, bro.
No, for real, bro. You ain't gonna be able to get
the tiny bit of nuance.
You're not gonna be able to get as many runs in basketball at 4 a.m., bro. Some restaurants close. You know what I'm saying? Waffle House always open.
Then you do other things in that time. Like I said, maybe you only work one job and your job is third shift because you want to do all the fun stuff during the day. Now you have your whole day. Every time somebody is living and they like, man, I can't do nothing. I don't have the time to do nothing. You be like, bro, I'm
true. Like I said, I think it could be good at first, bro, but eventually. Have you ever heard somebody talk about what they're gonna be bored in heaven? I don't know what I'm gonna do for forever. Have you ever heard that sentiment at all? From anyone? I've heard it before from someone.
Sounds ridiculous.
Well, listen, heaven's also gonna be different too. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna
That's
be
what I'm saying, like, bro.
But no, that's different though than here. But I'm saying if I'm always, it sounds good at first, but if it's forever, son, like everyone's sleep, as you get older in age, Ashley in sleep might increase. Now she knocked out for 10 hours of the day instead of her usual 6 in her prime. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I got her for, and I'm 70 years old. I can't sleep, son.
Bro, I'll tell you that. This is the thing, bro. In my adult life, I've rarely been bored, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like boredom, like there's so much to do, there's so much to learn. Instagram, I mean, like that's like YouTube, video games. I just feel like I don't have enough time. So there's no way if I had I'm up late anyway.
Sure.
I'm up to 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I'd never be up 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Man, I can't wait. I'm like, I'm up. I might as well do something that I can't do normally. The only time you're ever really bored, man, is when something happens that you didn't plan. You know, you didn't plan for this. Hey, I was gonna go to the concert, but the concert got canceled, and now I gotta sit here for 2 hours.
True.
I'm bored.
True.
It's not because you knew the concert was canceled and you had a backup plan and you made plans to do something. So I'm saying that if you know exactly that you're not gonna be tired every night, you're just gonna plan accordingly. You're gonna make sure you're not bored. Really.
But even with that too, man, like you talked about learning and stuff. Some of this stuff sound good, bro, but also to me, rest also does sound good too. Because I'm not trying
because
to
you're tired.
Go mood. But no, even in general. But here's the thing. Hold on. Did it say tired or sleepy? What did it say?
Tired.
That's gonna be tough. That's really tough, man. But that's sometimes, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, never.
You only want to rest because you're tired. My mind is tired. My body's tired. I need to shut it all off so I can recover. That's why you.
That's good. Then that's good. If I can never even get mentally tired, that's gonna be good because then you can go forever too. I was thinking of more so sleepy. I was thinking of more so sleepy. Like if
that's
you never
a superpower.
I was thinking of never sleep. Yeah, if you never get tired, then yeah, you can run forever. You can work out forever. You know, I ain't thinking about. I was thinking more so sleep. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's how we've been talking about it. By the way, that's how we've been talking about it.
I mean, yeah, because that's usually that's the most thing.
Sure,
I mean,
sure, but yeah, that's good.
Sleep takes up a third of your life. Like, yeah,
for sure.
But never go to the bathroom, bro. Like, come on, son, miss me with that. Anyway.
But the thing with the bathroom though, I don't see any even potential negatives though. I don't think there's a single thing at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where for the sleep joint, I was like, oh, you could be having too much time on your hands where it's like, bruh, you up, son? Every couple weeks you texting a homeboy or something, a homegirl, yo, you up? It's 3 a.m. Like, nah, sir, I saw this in the morning.
You just get nighttime friends, bro. That's it.
True.
Bro, you just go find them. You know, hey, man, you hit a bar one night. Hey, what time y'all close? We close at 5 o'clock in the morning. You like, hey, smooth.
For sure.
I'm in here.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, man, you in here all the time. You ain't never tired. No, bro.
I'm tired of this place, though. You never get tired of the place either, son. I ain't trying to go somewhere.
you never get tired of doing things.
Yeah, that's what I ain't trying to go hang out with every single night. Even me, bro. Not every single night. How many summer pre's, son?
That's what I'm saying. Then you stay. You're behind home and watch the game or do whatever, bro. It's not a It's not a problem, bro. You get to actually plan. You have plenty of time, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You'll never be like, I don't have enough time. You're gonna be like, yo, I got time for me. I got time for everybody else. You can spend your days actually impacting and serving people because you know your nights, you're good, and you're not gonna be tired.
True,
bro. That's a crazy, bro. Look, that's about to be. We talking about the superpowers. What's the best superpower? It might be that one. Never get tired.
No, but sometimes though, here's the thing. Sometimes you can think of. I've seen like this YouTube channel where they thought of downsides to like all different superpowers. So to me, I still don't see a negative to never having to go to the bathroom. That's what I'm saying. Where even with this, I point out some things you could disagree. There's things that could be negatives, like even having super strength or something, invulnerable skin. Then when you like break it down, you can't really feel things. If like Superman is strong enough to like rip crazy stuff and stuff, you wouldn't have any feeling in there, different things. He wouldn't feel you. Lois Lane kissing him, he wouldn't even feel that joint if his skin that tough. You see what I'm saying? That's something you got to think of. So to me, every superpower, there's still like, well, did you consider this? Nah, I ain't even thinking about that joint. So
but
to me,
literally the only thing you got against this joint is boredom, bro. That's
it.
That's
you got
crazy.
too much time. That's it. That's it.
I'm bored. Like, yo, that's your problem. You're not tired or nothing.
Nah,
I want to go to sleep to shorten time, bro. That's crazy. But y'all, listen, Carlotta, Ashley, jump in here and tell me I'm not crazy, bro. What y'all talking about? What y'all thinking about in this one, man?
Could you see that becoming too much too? Could you see it? Like I said, at first, a week, a month, 6 months, even, but for years. What y'all think?
I know it. I know Carlotta answer off the rip. But she not in here.
He probably sleeps, son. All right.
She got tired.
Right, yeah.
She's
or
tired.
had to go to the bathroom.
Or had to.
Yeah. What
about you, babe? What you got?
I mean, you should know my answer as well. Like, I love sleep too much. So
it's only because you tired though.
Ooh, but it feels good to reprieve that time.
No, that's what I'm saying. When Avery said that at the beginning, it like sleep feels good. I want to wake up and be like, that was
you crazy, or you want to always feel like, like, ooh, what are you talking about? I want to. It's like that's like that whole
it's
like
relaxation.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you can go relax. You can go to the spa and relax.
Not at 3 a.m.
But what?
I'm telling you,
everything is in the middle of the night.
I can't do it at that nighttime when everybody else is sleep. I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous they get to sit in there and sleep.
Yes, bro.
Bro,
like vampires and stuff that be living forever. They be like, bro, I wish I can die at a certain point. This just overrated. Always being
bro. We're not talking about dying, son. We're talking about sleeping.
Even that, you seen Twilight? They didn't sleep either in Twilight. My boy was sitting there staring at Bella at night. The person he loved the most is knocked out. You remember Twilight or the books after?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It got to a point, it's like, bro, I done did everything, son. I done mastered.
But he also lived like a long time. That's not.
But to your point, if you talking about maximizing all this stuff, by the time, you're gonna live 33% longer, pretty much, than most people. So by the time you're 70, once again, you're not gonna be bored out your mind when Ashley's sleeping 12-hour days, and you just sitting there like, bro,
I'm not gonna be tired, boy.
But you might be bored. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay, what's wrong with boredom, bro?
Listen, it's because you can't cure it, bro. You never been on Netflix, can't find nothing to watch. It's mad stuff to watch. You can say, you can watch a show. What about when you watch all the good ones and you just ain't got a feeling? I don't like that feeling. I feel like it's gonna come up so much often.
I don't like that feeling. I want to go sleep.
I don't, not just do the sleep, but I don't want to be like, bro.
This joint sound kind of crazy.
First of all, Ashley agree with me, so it ain't as crazy as you think. I'm telling you, bro. It ain't as crazy.
Bro. There's some statistic, not statistic, but like a thought process talking about like boredom and like it's just like how your mind works. Like boredom is just a figment, you know what I'm saying? It's like your mind ran out of stuff to think about or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. I'll pull it up, but it's not even really a real thing. Like boredom is not, it's not really a real thing. You can do pretty much anything that you can find something to not be bored about.
Sound good, bro. You gonna have to find a lot of stuff with no sleep ever,
bro. I'm telling you, I done been up for 24 hours before. And when I went up for 24 hours, my thing went like, I'm bored. It was just, I'm tired. My body's physical. I think y'all are associating that how tired you feel with how good you feel waking up. But what I'm saying is that if you didn't feel tired, you would also be like, yeah, I feel good. I'm not tired.
Sure. But here's my thing, like I said.
But also too, I
Go
don't
ahead.
have that much beef with going to the bathroom. So I'd rather have to sleep.
You said you don't go
Like,
to
what's the benefit of not going to the bathroom?
You save a little time with that. For sure.
But I mean, a lot of people do, they think a lot in the bathroom. They on their phone, they handle a lot of business from the toilet.
True.
So like, what's the issue?
Well, what I'm saying is the way you answer it is if you got tired, you wouldn't have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It says, would you rather never be tired or never have to go to the bathroom? So if you want to be tired and you want to go to sleep, that's what y'all said, then you would automatically never have to go to the bathroom.
I ain't doing that much thoughts in there. I'm still gonna shower. I'm thinking it's meaning number like peeing and stuff, like using the bathroom, not necessarily showering. Showering is nice too. I didn't think it meant that. I think it meant like
I didn't think that.
Yeah, I think it means you have to have some kind of waste.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's something to consider, bro.
Why you come in and say, wait, now you
Look,
back?
you know what? You know why? Listen, Carletta, was you at the bathroom? I see you in the chat now. Be honest. Be honest.
I didn't get to hear the question. That's why I'm coming back with waste. It was a perfect time.
Oh, where was you at though?
Listen, the question.
My kids are going to bed, so I have to. This is my night to put them to bed.
The question is simple, Carletta.
Okay.
Would you rather never get tired or never have to go to the bathroom?
Oh, don't say it like that. Don't say my wait. You said never get tired or never have to go to the bathroom. Which one?
Bruh, listen,
that's
man.
how you said it though.
The joint explains itself. I know what Carletta's answer gonna be.
You thought you knew Ashley's though. Hey.
I did know Ashley's answer.
Oh, which one was it? You thought she was gonna choose the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of y'all like to sleep, bro.
We ain't alone though, son.
Bruh, y'all like it too much. It don't even make sense. It's like, bruh.
It's nice, bro. It's nice.
It's not nice. You don't know nothing, bro. You're asleep. You don't know it's nice. You don't know what's going on in the nighttime.
It's it feel good. It's relaxing, bro.
You're not tired when you wake up. Your body is addicted to that feeling. What if you were never tired to begin with? Your body would be fine with that feeling.
But the resting feel good too. Not even just not being tired, the resting, man.
Bro, you can still rest. This thing never say you can't rest.
I'm talking about sleeping, not just sitting down in the chair like an old person. I'm resting.
I'm talking about laying in the bed.
So are we talking about being sleepy or being tired?
Well,
they kind of got to go hand in hand, because if your body is tired, your mind is tired, it needs to reset. It needs that sleep.
Hold on.
I mean, people say they tired when they go exercise. That don't mean you gotta go to sleep.
Well,
I'm saying it's not mutually exclusive, but they also overlap quite a bit.
So check it out, Carletta. Answer both then. Say if it was never get sleepy, or never go to the bathroom, which one you think?
I probably would say never get sleepy. I don't know about the bathroom one, just because I don't know why that's a perk.
Okay, here's the thing, Carletta. What I mentioned basically is that I think at first it could be really cool, never having to sleep, but then I think for a while you'd almost have too much time on your hands.
Avery's argument is you're gonna be bored with that much time on your hand,
and everyone around you sleeping all the time from like that little middle of the night and stuff. Would it be cool?
I'm in a different space of life. I would definitely I want the Lord to give us an additional 10 hours.
Please. Can you make the week?
Now here's the thing now. I know you're a business owner dealing in this too. I heard somebody talk about this too. You ultimately want to get to the point where your business is scaled up and you're not having to do as much stuff. So for sure, Carletta, could you use never sleeping for the next month or two? Absolutely. But say you hit that point now where everything running like water and you don't need to be up that much, but you still can't go to sleep. And you still
you're not tired though, bro.
But you're awake with no one else. What you think?
Who care, boy? Bro, listen, like you be around with nobody else all the time. I've existed with no one else. In fact, it's sometimes be a little nice to have.
That's what I'm saying. I get up at 4:30 in the morning to so I can go get up, exercise by myself with no one interrupting.
For sure.
For me to do devotion by myself or no interrupting, and I do like lessons by myself before everybody wakes up, and everybody wakes up around like 6 o'clock.
Right,
So
hour and a
I
half.
need that hour and a half.
Imagine if you had half of your day, half of your actual whole day, 12 hours to yourself every day to work on self-improvement, to work on anything you wanted to. You could
I
just
would be
relax,
I would
you
be a
could just
genius.
consume whatever you wanted to, media, content. You could spend the first 6 hours blowing it on just random mind stuff, and then the other 6 hours actually being constructive, and then still have your whole day, and you're not tired. There's no way this is a negative.
Let us know.
Let us know in the
That's what I'm
comments.
saying. I just don't see the benefit of the other one. That's all I'm saying.
It ain't really a benefit. It ain't really I mean, you save a little bit of time, maybe an hour a day or so. You know what I'm saying? You
Bruh.
ain't saving that much time.
But y'all want to go to sleep. I just want to turn off. For
Same,
what?
bro. Could be some negative, bro. That's all I'm saying. Could be some negative. Let us know, son.
Nah.
Those people that got a dog you love, a spouse you love, like they ain't gonna be out for that long, son. They knocked out, you still awake.
Bruh, if you love somebody that bad, that you can't exist for 12 hours while they sleeping.
No, it's for sure. You can exist, but that's even one off. You're talking about forever now. You still want to exist. You're not gonna die. But I'm just saying it may not be all you cracked up. Because I compared the Carletta to like people living forever on Earth. Like, you know, in movies where vampires or superheroes, they'd be like, bro, I'm done with this joint, saying I don't live 10,000 years. I'm cool, saying. I think you might hit a point like that. Like, bro, listen.
Nobody wants to live forever. That's a different situation, only because I mean, like you think about those people who get like 100, right? And you know, our mom works in hospice. So she has people who are like all their relatives are gone, their kids are gonna outlive their kids, outlive everybody. And they like, look, I'm just waiting for a day that I don't wake up. Like,
true.
That's a different situation than the fact that like I just get extra time in my day.
Yeah, and you're not tired.
True. Good point. Good point.
Physically, mentally. That's what I'm saying.
Now that's a good one. Now that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think you're not really like, bro, not being tired. That's strong, bro. In any capacity, even if they were just like, it's not sleepy, but it's just actual physical. Even if they were saying it's just mental, or any combination of that, that's super better than anything that has to do with going to the bathroom.
It's strong. It's strong for sure, man. Let us know, man. Y'all let us
know in the chat, bro.
Let us know.
Hit me with my points, yeah. Anyway, what's next? We spent like that. There's some crazy thing about it, like pre-production. We thought that one was like, that burger could go fast.
It would have been until I thought of literally when the question was asked, I was like, hold on now. This ain't all it cracked up.
Wait a second. I can't sleep. I love that.
Not just that, but more so, bro. You're gonna have a lot of time. And it sounds
good. Boy, everybody asked for more time.
Yeah, but people want like an extra hour or two. They're gonna want extra 8 every single day forever. Like, bro, it's a lot.
This is crazy, man. I ain't never seen somebody so upset about a good thing in my life, man.
There's too much. You can have too much of a good thing. You saw that story with Scottie Pippen?
I'm gonna have too much money.
Listen,
I ain't gonna know what
that's
to
the thing
do with
too.
it.
No, you actually on it. That's the thing. You saw that story with Scottie Pippen and Larsa Pippen? You saw that?
No, son.
Okay, well,
he had too much time on his hand.
No, they had relations 4 times a day throughout their whole marriage. That sound like too much to you, Leland? 4 times every day.
No, that don't sound like too much to me.
Ashley, every day.
Bro, if you enjoying it, like what you talking about?
At a certain point, you're not going to. It's too much, bro. It's too much, bro.
The point is, if they're not enjoying it, that's something totally different. But I'm literally not getting tired.
Leland, you've never been too tired before. Now I'm switching off. I'm just talking about you can't have too much of a bad thing. You can't have too much of a good thing. Sorry, too much of a good thing is a real thing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's literally the essence I'm trying to make. You can't have too much of a good thing. That's all I'm saying with this.
You can, but this thing is not a too much of, like, bro, like literally just have more time. And if you want to kill time, there's 1,000 different ways you can kill time, bro.
Sound good, bro.
I'm sorry. I know I'm about to make it longer and I apologize, but at the same time, it didn't say you can't go to sleep. It just said you don't get tired.
How you gonna sleep if you ain't tired? You gonna wake up in 20 minutes?
Avery, you've not gone to sleep and not be tired?
No.
Hey, bro, Avery for sure has gone to sleep and not been tired.
No, I've been tired.
Both of y'all be going to sleep.
No,
There's no way tired. You just wake up. You just woke up. I'm going back
I didn't
to
get
bed
good sleep,
because I
man.
like
I
it.
didn't get good sleep, so I'm still tired. Listen, no,
I've gone to bed and I'm not been tired.
How come you went to bed?
Because I have to.
Because you will be tired if you don't. Because you got a limited amount of time in your day.
So I try to
get tired.
I try to force myself to at least get a minimum, if I'm staying up for stuff, get a minimum of like 5 hours of sleep. I don't want to get less
Here's
than
the
that.
thing. I think what happened then, even if you weren't tired initially, I think your body, once you went to sleep, was like, all right, yeah, we need this, son. We need this. Good looks, Carletta. See what I'm saying? But if your body like we straight, you're gonna wake up in 10, 15 minutes.
Take you some melatonin, go to sleep.
Now that's true. You can chemically sleep out every time. Now you can absolutely sleep
That's what I'm saying. I just don't have to be tired though.
Or you could just lay down, and like literally just float in some meditation. You can listen to some white noise. You can do that for like 2-3 hours.
That sounds terrible. I'm be honest with you. Every day I'm doing that joint, so I'm cool, son. I'm cool personally, bro.
Bro, come on, son. Hey,
sit down, listen to the white noise. That's what it's gonna be too, because you're gonna be like, bro, I ain't trying to watch no show right now. I ain't trying to go out and better myself. I ain't trying to read no book, son.
You're gonna just relax. You're gonna give your mind some peace.
Dude, rest. That's the main way, bro. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Rest and sleeping. That's the main way, dog. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Anyway,
I'll
bro,
let us
let's
know.
go.
Carletta, you should have been here though. You should have been here, Carletta. We could,
I'm in and out. I'm in and out, man. I got kids.
But see, look. So imagine the kids had to go to the bathroom. You probably had to like get them ready for bed. Or probably until going to the bathroom. But no, I'm joking.
Nah, son. Ain't no way. You can't argue this joint, bro.
Go ahead. All right, listen. Moving on to a next topic here, man. Speaking of never getting tired, we both watched John Wick 4 this week. Talking about somebody never got tired. That John fake,
man. That was his superpower for sure, bro. Because this dude fought nonstop, bro.
It's too fake, bro. Because here's what I was thinking about with this joint saying. Because we both watch like some anime or superhero joints. I'd be better off like when Thor goes all day. It's like, all right, sure, why not? Or Hulk, okay, sure. But when a regular person just going crazy fight after fight after fight, son, like, come on, son. What you thought though, bro?
Man, all right, listen, man. Yeah, it was a little too much. It was a little much. I mean, first of all John Wick movies are over the top. but I think they revel in it. Now, me and Ashley did go see it, and the first thing we said was like, man, probably about 30 minutes of that movie didn't need to happen. Like, if they would have really cut out all the redundant fight scenes where the same thing almost pretty much happened, he shot 5 different people 5 different ways in a row. Like, they could have cut out.
Because it was long, bro. 2 hours and 40 minutes with little dialogue. Like, it's just mainly
just straight action, which is, impressive in itself. The cinematography, bro, top tier, might be one of the best.
For sure.
Like visually, the settings, the background, the drops, the camera angles. It was dope. But yeah, it was a little over the top. John Wick.
I got some hate, man. If you want it, bro, I got some hate, bro.
What's the hate, bro? What's the unpopular opinion?
The hate, bro. Here's the hate.
What's the Rotten Tomato? What's the review on this?
I think it's pretty good. Listen, I think it's pretty high. Let me see. I think it's pretty high. Here's the thing though. When you guys watch it at the theater, where'd you watch it at? Or like, how'd you watch it? 3D, 4D?
I don't do that, bro. Normal D.
Regular? Okay. Now you gotta watch it. Let me see. No, it's got strong. So I'm on Rotten Tomatoes now. The critic score looks like it's 94%, audience 94.
Yeah. All right, so
a little high, man, for me. I don't think it was like that.
What you give it, bro?
Honestly, bro, I might got a little hate, bro. Here's the thing, though. Okay, this. I will put this out there for y'all.
Say something crazy, man. What you give it, bro?
I watched it on bootleg, so I didn't get the full experience.
Oh, come on, son.
I watched it.
That's on bootleg. Not fair. That's already your whole joint is discounted.
It's possible because the thing is, if the main thing is the action, I still got to see all the action. But that's the main thing. I'm like, bro, you ain't really have nothing else. And to me, it's almost like even a storyline a little bit like, bro, like, okay, the first one had an interesting premise, but I feel like now 2, 3, and 4 have almost been a little bit interchangeable in the sense of like, all right, man, there's somebody else mad at me, son. I got to do something else. That's kind of what it's been like. Am I wrong there, bro? 2, 3, and 4 have been like that. Like, all right,
listen, bro.
I pissed off the wrong one. Now they coming for me.
All right, listen, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
If your argument is that the plot is shallow and the storyline is shallow, then you got it. But we knew that from the jump. That's not what John Wick is the base of it. I mean, it's an action movie. It's Keanu Reeves with Morpheus and friends, like it's an action movie. Like there is no more action that can be done in a movie than John Wick.
But here's the thing though, with the action, bro. Here's what I'm saying with the action. I feel like I saw him do that little takedown roll move at least 20 times. Come on, it's like, bro.
No. I told you.
What's that?
That's probably my biggest thing. There was a lot of redundant parts.
That's what it's like, bro. He do this same move, and now everybody like. Because here's the thing too. Even the little bulletproof suits was cool when they introduced them before. Now it's just OD. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just do it. Everybody just like this, bro. When it first got introduced,
they shooting at
literally that was everyone. Both sides, the whole movie, every person, they just did their code like this. So to me, that was a cool thing. The first movie, or maybe it's the second, when I introduced, you saw the Taylor building. It's like, oh snap, it's kind of dope. So I like that little premise, but now it's just like. It was like that to me, you know what I'm saying? So that the fight scenes were cool.
I know. I think the okay. So let's just put it like this. What are you hating on the entire series, or you hating on this episode of this movie?
I think I like some of the old things, but like it almost maybe get to now almost like no, well, it's not quite fast. It's still better than the Fast and Furious. They fell off. It hasn't fallen off like that. It was still good. It wasn't like this is ridiculous per se. Right. But to me, it was just like I've seen more enjoyable movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
give me out of 10, bro. What's the rate? What you saying, bro? Because this don't matter until you put it to a number.
I still probably give at least an 8, I guess. 8 or 7.5, 8, 7.5. It's still, it wasn't bad. It ain't like it's a bad watch. Like it's the same reason I gave Last of Us like a good rating. It's still like, all right, cool. But to me, if it keeps on going, I think that's the point I'm at, where it's like Walking Dead was dope at first, fell off. Now, John, where it's like I done seen it all now. It was nothing.
It's gonna be redundant. It's gonna be redundant.
That's where I'm at with it. Where it's like it wasn't like, bro, this joint here, and like I said, bro, it was just to me, he did the takedown scene a lot. And then also I was watching a little critically once I started hating. I was like, bro, even a lot of people he was fighting, bro, I feel like they were giving like kind of no resistance. Like you saw him, it's kind of like when he fought Boban. You know, they be giving no resistance and stuff where like you getting hit, you in the assassin, you like. Oh snap! Like your hands up, bro. People every time I got hit in days, they're like, "Oh snap!"
Snap!
Literally, bro. Did that not happen all the time? Especially when he didn't fight a main villain. When he fought the side people, like the endless no name.
Yeah.
He hit him once, they'd be like, "Oh my god, John Wick! This is crazy. This is crazy." So you get hit like, "Oh wow, he's strong." This man is strong. That's what happened every time. I saw
he hit him like this by 3 times. Oh shoot.
Bro, I saw one scene, one of the people was kind of like crawling on the ground slow. He got kicked twice. I'm like, bro, get up. Don't be crawling slow in the background. Like, you got kicked. I would have got up quicker than that. So we talking about not getting tired. I'd have got up from them hits faster than something.
Yeah, if you knew you was in a fighting situation. My biggest critic of all the John Wick movies, and I understand it's a movie, so they got to make it happen somehow. Is that like if you number like 82 of the people that's coming in to get murked, ain't no way, bro.
You'll run away?
If you send away, like, because what I'm saying is, half of them people that come in, they still just henchmen. True. And you know the hierarchy. You know where you are on the list of like, you know where you are. Like, I said, I'm nice, but like that's my boss right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get John Wick. My man been on the run for like 5 years, murking everybody.
That's the other thing, bro.
If I'm number 82 in the list of the day, I'm not going in there, man.
That's the other thing too.
Around the corner, do, running up on them.
That's what I was thinking too, bro. Listen, at this point, I'm just gonna go crazy with the guns from afar, my boy. I'm definitely not coming close combat with this.
Grenade launchers.
We got him cornered while we moving, son. Let's move this,
Hey, my man jumped out of them windows, man. He fell in that car. Remember when he fell in that van?
Yeah. Bruh, come on.
Spoiler alert anyway, but we remember when he fell in that, he's like, ain't no way he's walking. Ain't no way he's alive.
Did you see the dent he left in the van though?
Bruh, did you see how he hit
the ground like on his head, like on his face?
That's the thing that's so the thing that's crazy about the movie is that the effects, the special effects are amazing because
for sure.
I believe all of that.
For sure. So here's the thing too. That's what I'm saying. Even like at the end of 3, you remember when he got shot off the building at the end of 3 and he took a Spider-Man fall. So that's what Spider-Man come back from. So my boy, boy, like flailing and stuff. Like, come on, son.
I think.
Hold on. Even was it at the end of 2 into 3 or either 1 into 2 where he went through this whole thing fighting everybody? Then he was like, "You got 10 minutes," and now he running, limping, and he still got right. Was that 1 into 2 or 2 into 3? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When the movie ended, he had just fought mad people, and they were like, "All right, you got 10 minutes," and he's hopping with his dog running behind him. It's like, You done for, son. All the assassins looking at him like, all right, we give him 10 minutes. It's like,
yeah. But he made it, son. I
He
mean,
did make it.
it's all right. If the question is John Wick ridiculous? Absolutely. But it's always been ridiculous. It's always been over the top. I think that's kind of like the good and the bad. And the thing is, they lean into it. I think they know what kind of movie they are, and they're not trying to be something else. They action. They about that action all the time. I think the other thing that that joint is crazy.
Bro, everybody was just doing that.
I mean, point blank range too. They was fighting.
Oh, one thing I will say though, I watched a YouTube video maybe a month or so ago. It was about somebody, they recreated those suits and it did show it could stop the bullets, man. There was a video, this YouTube, I can't remember, but if you look up John Wick suit, bulletproof suit, which is a cool concept, he made it. He said it took him like a long time. He was working with some like graphic designer or designer that helped him out with it. And it was stopping the bullets and stuff like that. But the interesting thing they did with that is that they had like the mannequin behind it. And they still saw at some points it was leaving like a little impression and stuff. So it wasn't just like everything ivory, like
even bulletproofs, like vests, thick, like they would still knock the wind out of you. Like it's the impact is still going to happen. So that ain't no way that little fabric is like reflecting all the force that comes with that.
That's true. So they took it to the next level where everyone had the suits, bro. Especially like that first or second, I can't remember seeing. There were so many fighting scenes, but yeah, everybody come with the suit, just like it's like, come on, now everybody got this joint, saying everybody just got this joint, bro. So
they got money, man.
I think that's my main thing to me though, is that like, since to me, I told you like sometimes I like shows with the original premise and stuff like that or interesting concept. Since it's like, okay, I already saw this before. It's like, okay, I was kind of like, it was good, but it wasn't like nothing like that 94%.
It wasn't intriguing enough.
No, it wasn't like, oh snap, yo, John Wick 4 and what they kind of up the ante. You know, Avatar 2 to me was good. We ain't talked about Avatar here, and it's been past. But to me, if they kept like, because you already know this is interesting. They got Avatar 3, 4, and 5 already thought out, and they got their own Wikipedia pages. Actually, bro, it's crazy with release dates. Yeah, it is crazy. So to me, by the time maybe Avatar 4 come, I'm gonna be like, all right, Sam, you know what I'm saying? I might feel the same.
I didn't seen it.
I didn't see it.
Probably Avatar 3, bro. Honestly,
maybe Avatar 3.
I like Avatar 2, but like Avatar 3 was kind of whatever.
Oh, there ain't no 3.
I don't know. I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you a little bit, but I enjoyed the movie. I actually, you enjoyed the movie, right? We talked about it.
My bad. Yeah, but for sure, I definitely enjoyed the movie. I mean, we even tried to watch, all the John Wicks before. Like that was our goal, right? Going into.
We thought about it. We didn't accomplish it. We tried. We watched some recaps, but
that's it. You gotta watch a recap. I said you better watch all 4 of them. Then you really would have been over. If you watch all 3 lead into it, you'd be like, you'd have walked out of the theater like, all right, beta, you good?
But I do feel like it was better. I don't think it's better than the first one because but I do think it was decent. I mean, like I said, the cinematography is great, the action, the choreography. I think the one thing I like the most about John Wick, the series, is the world that they built. I think that is very
let's
unique.
talk about that, man. I think it's some more hate, man. Listen, I don't know if it's really like that in real life, so I'll be honest with you, bro.
It's not like that in real life. It's a made up story, bro.
I know, but to me, it's still kind of set in like for instance, Marvel is set in like a fictional world, or you have stuff set in the future, like 30 years from now. You know what I'm saying? But as stands now, like, do we really have like a well organized criminal, like, you know what I'm saying, like where it's worldwide, it's global, everybody know? Or is it kind of like, I think assassinations are done for sure, but I don't know if it's to the level that John Wick, like we got,
it's absolutely not. But that's what I'm saying. What I think is the genius that they built out an entire world that for you to be immersed in. Like you got this sense of like, hey, there's honor amongst thieves. Like they like really like.
Yo, listen, I'm remembering now. I don't know. Listen, to me, I didn't also see why. Now we've been spoiler free pretty much for now, except for saying people were shooting like this. But I don't know if there's gonna be as much honor like that either, man. Like, what has John Wick done for multiple people to be like, you know what, son, I'll protect this man to the death? It's like, really?
Nah, bro. I mean, think about it. You see how he moving, son, and everybody knew him. He probably saved their life, bro.
I would have liked that said, though. I would have liked that said, like, because
tell
even
me,
like,
man.
The one dude whose daughter was like, bro, what you doing, dad? And he's like, nah. And then when the dude was like, yo, walk away. So he gave him a chance to walk away. He was like, nah, still I'm on.
Nah, that was crazy. That's on him, bro. That's
to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, What? The guy gave you a chance to like. He said, "Walk away, be with your daughter." He was like, "Nah, son, John Wick,
we gotta get the thumbnail. John Wick,
bruh. That joke was crazy though, man, because it was like, dude, like, huh? He literally told him, "Yo, be with your daughter." Nah, son, John Wick.
He said, "Nah."
That's what happened.
He did not say John Wick on his dying breath. Bro.
No, he didn't. But he must have done it for John Wick somehow. I don't know why though. Like, you won't just die for this man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, people just go mad allegiance to John Wick. You know what I mean?
I think some part of that was one, it was ridiculous, but I think some part of it is like people in that world understand, like, bro, when people be getting excommunicados,
yeah,
it's over for you, say. If you're not John Wick,
that's what I'm saying. But John Wick, nah. Hey, doors open, sir. We ain't supposed to do this, but come on in, sir. Yo, you excommunicado? All right, this way, sir. Come on, bro.
I mean, it's a movie, bro. It's a movie. This was so crazy. You know, it's crazy to hear you say like this because you literally be on the opposite side. When I was telling you about what was the movie we was arguing about?
Which one?
Black Panther. And that random girl, no, bro, it makes sense. She made it.
Honestly, though, here's the thing. I definitely enjoy Black Panther 2 than I did John Wick 4. I can say that.
You crazy, son.
I can say that.
Crazy. Bro. The audience don't say that.
I don't know how it got 94. You would have thought it's a classic, son, like Kill Bill or something. You know, it is a classic. John Wick is a classic like that. But I don't know. 4 to me is just very similar, and it's like the storyline. Okay,
I think it's because you didn't see it in a movie. And you saw it rush, bro. I think you didn't get the full experience. You didn't, if you didn't get the recaps and you didn't.
I watched the recaps before though. I watched the recaps, so I knew what was going on. But then he's just in trouble again, son. Trouble again.
It was like way too long, bro. It could have been 2 hours.
2 hours 40 was long too, bro.
I'm not gonna. It's not a perfect movie. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, what you give it, man? I gave it my rating. What you give it, son?
I probably give it like an 8.8, bro. 8.8.
8.8. That's a great movie, son.
I mean, what I'm saying is I liked it. I liked it a lot. I was entertained. I watched the whole thing. I mean, stayed to the end to see if there was something else.
You gotta stay to the end once you pay your money at the theater, son. You gotta stay to the end.
Nah. There was not a lot of people in there staying to the end. But
for real? That's the audience. You just talked about it. They was like, all right, man, we've seen enough at this point. So let's go ahead.
No, I mean for the post credits.
Oh, post credit, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant ended the movie. They was like, man, all right, we good.
No. It's the post credits. They said to my one biggest.
What's up?
I had a lot of little things, that I'm just kind of like, all right, it's a movie. My one biggest thing was like, bro, what's the black guy and the dog's purpose?
See.
Yeah,
and low key,
for sure. Low key, that's definite plot hole.
Yo, what was his purpose, bro?
Hold on now. Yo, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. And what happened to him at the end, too, where here's the thing. That was your biggest thing with Black Panther. This was way bigger than that, though. He had a more problem. Like, this was bigger than that, bro, because we know exactly what happened with her, Black Panther. We know exactly. She went back to college, y'all. I'm not joining y'all. I went back to college.
He was still an assassin, bro. We know what that. I mean,
but where he came from, we don't know. At least we got a little backstory. Yo, her is like, yo, I've been working on cars with my dad since I was little. I built my first disc at 5 years old. We don't know nothing about this brother, son. My boy came in there.
We really ain't know nothing about him, bro. That's my, that's what I said. Consistent. I'm consistent, bro. If I say the same
but you
thing
get an 8 point. I think he had a bigger joint, son. Like he was in there more, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the movie doesn't call for people's backstory. Like even
Clearly.
Like it literally just nobody gets backstory. John Wick don't even really have a backstory. We just know everybody know don't mess with him.
True.
Every time somebody is introduced to John Wick, they like, I know who John Wick is, and I don't want no problem.
Listen, this is what I thought of too, bro, with John Wick too, bro. This is what I thought of. I feel like here it's unrealistic because here's what I was thinking, right? I was thinking about any sport, right? If you have LeBron James or somebody, or if you want to say Giannis, I don't think Giannis going 2-on-1 versus like almost any other NBA players. He about to just rock 2-on-1. You got Floyd Mayweather. It could he be like, throw the 18th rate boxer in here and throw the 32nd and let me go 2-on-1. I'm about to get right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. So to me, the fact that he going 70-on-1, it's like, Come on, my boy. Can't nobody do that. I'd rather him had like a potion or something. That's all they had to do. Even we got this chemical joint here. He did it in one of the movies. I feel like where he put something in here. If you go crazy off the little adrenaline or whatever, that's fine. But just off the regular, you just got to go crazy. 70 on one. Think about that, bro. What sport Serena can't go? Let me take two other tennis players. That's 50th in the world and 70th. I'm about to get right against him. No, he won't get washed 2 on 1.
He's a boogeyman, son.
Clearly.
He's a boogeyman. I don't know what to tell you, but that's the world that he set in. He bro, come on. I mean, it is ridiculous. I'm not gonna say it's tell you not, but they've been ridiculous from the beginning and they lean into that joint every time.
True.
And they get a star-studded cast. The acting is great. Bro, you can't say nothing about the acting. I mean, Keanu Reeves is bad. Keanu Reeves is a bad actor, period. But it's only because he can only do one thing. But he's doing that here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me see. I was watching one recap video on the show too, or the movie as well, and they said like, "Yo, man, in a John Wick cinematic universe or something, or the John Wick verse." I said, "Man, I'm tired of all these. Every place got verses." Because they were like, "Yo, we could do a spinoff with this character. They could do a spinoff with this character." I'm like, "Bruh, stop, son." Didn't you say that before? Too many sequels and stuff. Like now it's like, bro, you about to have a whole John Wick universe now. Like, come on, bro. Let this joint. I don't think they will because it's lucrative. But it's
you didn't watch some post credits?
I did watch the post credit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what you thought about that?
I mean, they could go with the blind dude, even him being like Daredevil. You could do something. He was interesting, but to me, it's like, bro, you just have so many like universes now where people just like, all right, let's just create a universe and
let's spin off. But I think they did. I do like the universe they created, man. I like the world they created, the idea, the underworld, but just also kind of like some order to disorder. Like, you can't go to this hotel. It's like it's neutral. Like, I mean, because really what it is like what they're saying is kind of true. Like, if these are the thieves, like these are the criminals. Like if they don't have some form of code, bro, no order. Like they have to have some order. So that's like the underlying basis to the whole movie is like, hey, there's a way to do things. There's a way not. Even when they see him in public, they see John Wick in public. Like nobody's just letting off shots in the middle of the public. Like nobody's really trying to harm other people. You know what I'm saying?
True. You
like,
know what I'm thinking of too, though? Because I'm thinking about like Terminator, right? I feel like Terminator 1, Terminator 2 was good. But at a certain point, I don't know which point, Dan's been mad of him. But at a certain point, it's like, all right, y'all still just fighting the robots? Like, come on, son. So to me, that's kind of what I was with John Wick 4. Even I'm thinking like Die Hard. Die Hard 1 is one of my favorites. But can I say all them Die Hards after they had them? Like,
nah.
It's all right. At this point, it's like, because to me, Die Hard 1 had a really cool premise. Like, okay, he's trying to save he's in his building, his wife there. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point, it's just like, action, like all right, action. So that's where it wasn't bad.
I mean, I'll put you like this.
Yeah,
I'll be okay not to see another John Wick movie.
Me too.
I was hoping they kind of rounded this one off a little bit better.
They did. What do you think? You think because at the end, spoiler now again, well, first one kind of almost. You think he's dead, man, or what you think, bro?
I don't think he's dead, man.
I don't think so either, bro.
Because the way they did it, they didn't show. I mean, I was like, man, this is John Wick. He gonna die like this. He been escaping death the craziest ways, and the way they show he dies just with a gunshot from his friend.
Yeah,
and he saved him, and he just falls over on the steps. I just don't feel like. And then even when the way that he said it, he was like, Lawrence Fishburne in the end was like, I just never thought I'd see it. And then they had the tombstones there, and then he told him what he want his tombstone to say, and it's like, like. Did he
they could bring that back easy, bro.
Yeah, honestly. Like he just disappeared. Like essentially, he just wanted to appear like he was dead, and just
to live his life regular now. Finally,
yeah, because he done made too many enemies. He know. But he
didn't. That's what I'm saying. Yo, you know what? Actually, now think about it. If even John Wick people, listen. Even if y'all have John Wick now join like some organized joint. To me, if he actually joined CIA, FBI now, and he's doing something, I would be all right, cool. But if it's the same thing you talk about, made too many enemies. If the next movie is like, bruh, they after me for real, son. Like for real, like they after me for real.
You know what I'm saying? Now they for real after me.
Everyone. It's like, oh, come on, son. yeah. But either way, it was still not bad. I can't say it was bad. I can't say it was bad at all.
It was an entertaining movie, man. I mean, in terms of action and stuff like that. If you like that, like there's no way you can't enjoy this movie or be at least be entertained by it. It's too much action. It's too much.
It's true. It's true. But I realized too, I feel like for me, maybe back in the day, action might have been my number one genre. But now give me the thriller or sci-fi for sure over action, personally.
Yeah. I'm action definitely not the highest on my list. I like some thought-provoking mystery almost.
Oh, Sam, what's going on, Sam? What's going on?
Yeah, wait.
Yo, listen, moving for some action into some more action, Sam.
Okay.
NBA player got punched. But Kenny Anderson got punched, son. That's his name, Kenny Anderson.
Nah, Kyle Anderson.
Kyle Anderson, my bad. I had you on my fantasy team too, man. You was good, bro. You was good.
Nah, he was putting work.
He was putting in work, man. Listen, Rudy Gobert, NBA player for the Minnesota Timberwolves, punched another guy on the bench. Last game of the season, fighting for their playoff life, son. My boy
played tough on the Timberwolves bench. Anderson and Rudy Gobert. That's just something you don't see every day. I know the tensions.
You came and punched him, dog. What you think, Leland?
What was actually said? Do we know?
Yes, we do know. All right. So what was said reportedly was, I think the guy said, yo, I think he said, those back and forth. I think he said, play some defense to Rudy. Rudy said back, get a rebound. And then he said back, shut the blank up blank. And then that's when he pushed him, man. That's when he pushed him, bro.
That's right, weak, bro.
On which part?
On Rudy Gobert.
Bro, okay, here's the thing. When the last time you saw the video, bro? Maybe we should have had to watch this before.
No, I seen it.
Bro, if you notice, after he pushed him, he was backing up like crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It was weak. Bro, what I'm saying is
nobody talk about that yet, bro.
And then he
pushed him and backed up. He was like,
he quickly jogged in. Like, I ain't really trying to get into a fight, but I wanted to punch. Like, bro, that was so weak, bro.
So weak, bro. I ain't seen nobody talk about that, bro. People talking about
punches. You throwing punches, and you like, all right, get him.
Yo, literally, like to me, it should have been like, all right, let's get to it. You can't put like that looked good on the camera, actually. You know what I'm saying? He like pushed him because it was a weak punch too. He gotta hit him in the chest.
It was weak. It was like in the chest.
It won't like that Draymond punch. It won't like that Draymond punch when he knocked Jordan Poole cold out.
Yo, but Draymond was weak too because it was a complete sneak.
True.
I mean, he came over there with his hands down. It was like, you saying something? Yeah, but come on, son.
Listen, bro, that junk crazy, dog. I feel like I haven't heard nobody. I think we're the first ones to talk about, like, bro, not only is like not a good move for the team, but then also like, he backed up like he was almost in a tunnel after he punched him on his over.
He started jogging like, yeah, I know, I'm out of here. I ain't trying to fight.
But then Anderson was still coming after him, though. You see what I'm saying? Anderson wanted to smoke,
as he should be, bro. Come on, somebody just punch you and then run. The fact that they run might make you more mad than they're actually punching you.
Oh yeah, listen, I think for real, man. People have been talking about Rudy Gobert for years being soft, bro. Legit,
Rudy Gobert,
he's 7 foot, bro. I think for real, I take my chances, my boy. I feel like if I had to go up against Rudy now, when I see him, it might look a little different. But from the comfort of my home right now, I feel like I had to take Rudy.
In the comfort of my home, behind this camera,
this camera, I think I'd be all right.
I think I can take him. You think you can take?
Because I feel like he ain't got no heart. So if I get a good lick in, he gonna be like them John Wick people, son. He don't get one lick. Oh snap! I ain't expect all this. He go, ooh. I ain't expect all this. Son.
Let me lay down on the ground for a second.
Facts. That's like, bro, y'all gotta try, son. But then again, to me, also one thing you could have did too is just sent more back to John Wick really quickly. You could have just sent less people at him. He don't gotta go 6-on-1 every time. Let him go 2-on-1 and get right. Then they can be like, all right, they can have a good little joint, but they would just spin people. They had it. Yeah, I don't know. The waves of people never made sense to me because I'm like, where are these waves of people coming from, bro? How is there 13 waves of people, son? When y'all all walked in the door at the same time. Facts. Yo, he here in this room. Come on, quick. It'd be 30 people jump on him, son. He can't beat them all.
He literally cannot beat them all, son.
But yo, here's the thing. What's funny too, that Minnesota story. So for one, Minnesota traded a lot of picks for Rudy Gobert. They traded like 5 first round picks.
I never understood why they made that trade anyway.
Me either.
Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. That sounds terrible,
bruh. Then also, the team suspended Rudy Gobert for this game too.
Good.
And one of the teammates, Jaden McDaniels, he punched the wall on his way out. He broke his hand, son. He out. So it's like, bro, it's like so many ripple effects from this joint. Like,
bro, listen, the Timberwolves they're a terrible organization, honestly.
Facts.
Honestly, like from the top down, Karl Anthony Towns. I'm not gonna get on Karl Anthony Towns because you know how I feel about him, but
yeah, he's soft though for sure too, man. Listen, to me, it's like this. I saw somebody and I felt a little bad in the comments. I'd be in the conversation on YouTube. Somebody was like, yo, what if us Timberwolves fans done deserve this? I felt a little bad. Like, that's facts. This shit just getting worse and worse. You trade away your future for this guy, the team suspend him, bro. Because here's one thing that's funny too, bro. The day before, apparently, there was a beat writer for the team, and he wrote a story on Kyle Anderson, and they were asking about like Rudy Gobert, and Rudy was like, yeah, I like Kyle. He's sometimes getting your face and stuff like that, but it's good for the team, and he just cares. He wants to win. So like the fact that it was like, hold on. He doing the same joint. Like literally,
that's what you just said.
Crazy. He was like, yeah, he could be a little abrasive. Some guys don't like it, but to me, I love it. Like competition, man. That's just who he is. You just want to win. It's like now you're gonna get upset that he called. Now he did call him out his name, now, my boy. So what you think, bro? Those fighting words, bro. He said, shut the blank up, B.
Listen, bro. I'm me personally. I don't think that there's too many things somebody can say to me that would make me actually swing on them.
True. So that wouldn't be enough. Shut the blank up, B.
Nah. Because what I'm saying is like I'm just the person that I don't like giving people the power over me.
Fair.
So if you start calling me out my name, then I'm at that point. I know you trying, and I'm gonna just be like, okay, cool. Well, do something about it. I'm like, yeah. As soon as you hit me, well, now we on, or at least swing at me or whatever. But like, I'm not just going like there's a very few things. I mean, even if you talk about Ashley, you talk about my mom, like, because I know you just really like you don't even know. Most people be like, your mom ugly. Like, bro, you don't even know my mom. Like, why am I fighting?
There ain't gonna be enough to do it. That's true. Your mom ugly, not enough. I'm not right now. Not right. I get that. I get that, man. I get that, bro. But listen, to me, I can see in the heat of the battle though, and again, I could definitely see like, you
punching.
But he like push shove. I can see that for sure. For sure, the push shove. He didn't really punch, push shove. But I'm not gonna push shove and back up either though. Because if I'm mad, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna push shove and all right, hold on now. What are you doing? Yo, get him, son. That's where
get him. Don't let him get to me.
Nah, bro, that joint was crazy, dog.
That was real crazy, bro.
That was crazy. Well, listen, man, real quick. Go ahead.
That was it. Super weak.
Last thing. We'll get into a little more stuff, but real quick, it's Tuesday as we're recording this joint. We're not gonna go through the whole playoff joints, but you got any thoughts on these matchups games for this play-in tournament? Atlanta's currently up 97-91 on Miami. Minnesota Lakers next. Chicago, Toronto, OKC, New Orleans. Just those, I guess, 4 games. Anyone you think? More so, who you think will be the 7 to 8 seed out of both joints? Who gonna make it through the play-in? And then we'll talk playoffs next week.
Give me who hurt on the Pelicans right now? You know who's
Zion. Zion hurt. Everyone else playing.
Ingram back.
Ingram back. McCollum. He had like 40 last game too.
Yeah, give me Pelicans.
Okay.
Give me Lakers.
Pelicans or Lakers in the West.
Give me the Bulls.
Oh, okay.
I mean the Raptors, Spicy P and them boys.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather see the Bulls. Maybe that's wishful thinking.
True.
I mean, their record is pretty much the same, bro.
The same. I think, I'll probably go with Toronto. Actually, I might go Atlanta, Miami, actually both making it out. Now think about it. Atlanta, Miami. I think Miami will make it.
Ooh, I forgot about that option.
Yeah. Like just in general, who do you think will be the 7 and 8 seed?
Okay. I forgot how the seeding works, right?
Okay.
Yeah, give me. I think I actually don't hope. Be honest with you, I'm pulling for Boston this whole thing. I really don't. I really hope they don't play Miami, bro. First
That'd be tough, my boy.
I mean, I know they're better than Miami, but I just know that's gonna be a tough. They're not gonna go down. They're not gonna lay down.
For sure.
Sleep,
For sure.
With the Hawks might go to sleep. True. So I'm hoping in this one game the Hawks win.
It's so much drama too. Like even this week, actually, there was a report that the Atlanta Hawks have got permission to shop Trae Young. That was a report that came out. It's so weird, man.
They underperform. They're underperforming hard, bro. I mean, honestly.
Tell me that after the playoffs, why that news get leaked right before? Like, oh, by the way, we got permission from ownership to shop you, so they cool with it. Like, huh? Like,
thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they trying to like
light a fire.
Like light a fire. Like, man, forget y'all then. Okay. I'm gonna go off. I mean, Trae Young he had a modest season this year.
It's true. Not efficient. He got to take better shots. But go ahead.
So hopefully, this is my hope. I hope is the Hawks win tonight, play the Celtics. Celtics sweep them.
True.
The Heat play the Bucks and take them 7.
It can happen. Yo, they got a good defensive team, man. I think offense.
I mean, they're just a tough team. They got heart more times, especially in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler. They just got Bam can hoop.
Bam,
Tyler Hero might go off one game or two. Like they're just gonna be a tough out no matter what. They're just a tough, gritty team. They're not the greatest team, but they tough. So sure. I like that. I like give me Pelicans, Lakers, Heat, and Hawks.
I think those same 4 for me. That's what I think too, dog.
So
I'm looking forward to it, though, my boy. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm looking forward. Even dude, that KD and Suns versus Clippers, KD versus Russ.
That might be the best start. That might be the best matchup first round, bro.
Yeah, it's starting.
The Lakers Grizzlies would be good too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, honestly, all the Western Conference joints might be good.
They gonna be good for sure.
Warriors Kings.
They only like an hour away too, man. There's gonna be a lot of overlap in the fan base. Actually, I feel like just Golden State got the way huger fan base, but
yeah.
The East, only like an hour away from each other. So
the East is whack, bro. 76ers versus the Nets, weak. Cleveland versus New York, weak.
I think that one's gonna be probably competitive, but I'm not really interested in either team, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just think Cleveland is going.
You think they're gonna beat them down?
No, I think I give me I think they're gonna go like in 5 or probably 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and then like whoever the Bucks, Miami might be good. And I just think the East is just gonna be weak in the first round. Maybe the only like compelling one to watch would be if the Heat play the Boston.
Oh, that's gonna be good now because they done played a few times the last few years.
Yeah, I mean they went 7 games last year. So
and a couple years before that, Miami beat Boston too.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a good one if that happens. I hope it doesn't. But everything else is just gonna be West Coast first round, man.
All right. Well, listen, we come back next time with the hoop stuff. Lineups to be set. I'm excited to see what happened, man.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that's it, guys, man. Thanks for sticking with us, man. Another episode. Episode 13, right?
Episode 13, 1-3.
For sure,
man. Same amount of John Wick movies they're gonna be probably. John Wick Universe.
No, right? Or Fast and Furious joints.
Yeah.
Always, man. It's like we appreciate you guys. Thanks for rocking with us. Like, subscribe, share. Get in the comments. Let us know questions, thoughts, concerns, topics. Well, we'll get into all of them, man.
Sounds good.
Appreciate you guys. Have a blessed week. Peace.